And I got to check. I'm good.
Check, check. Check, check. Just say something.
Hello, 1, 2, 3.
It's game time. Carthage Tiger football on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. Brought to you by Colors by Sean, Mother Road Coffee, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, the Bob Brown Agency, Tom Garrison Construction, Grace Lanes, Probert Auto Body, eCarthage.com, Jerry Poston State Farm Agent, McDonald's of Carthage, Schmidt Associates, Farm Bureaus Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges, Nell Mortuary, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones, D&D Sexton Incorporated, Community National Bank and Trust, Sirloin Stockade, Beimdick Insurance, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, Fair Acres YMCA, Pearson Kelly Office Products, Morrison Webster and Carlton, Reeves Tire and Auto, Drew Evans Investment, Tony Williams State Farm, Peachtree Dental, Boomer's Barbecue, Freeman Health System, Clothesline Cleaner and Car Center of Carthage, Kelly Out Farmers Insurance, Zyder Tech Services, Ott Food Products, Seatown Hounds, Turf Tamers Lawn and Landscaping, and Levi Utter with eXp Realty. And now, Carthage Tiger Football with Jim Taylor and Chris Jackson.
We should honor it with respect.
From the poem High Flight, we have slipped the surly bonds of earth. We are on the roof of Tiger Stadium in Ozark to start off Carthage Tiger football here in 2021. Good evening, everyone. Jim Taylor, along with Chris Jackson, and everybody's ready. Both towns, and 9 months away. We had to wait. Just a few minutes away now.
Yes, we are. We are just a few minutes away from Carthage Tiger football. I know you had a chance to talk with Coach John Guidy. Why don't we go ahead and hear from him when we come back? Inside the Numbers brought to you by Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. So we'll talk about the numbers. We'll hear from Coach Guidy and then talk about the numbers. How about that? Either way, we'll hear from Jeff now and be back with the coach's interview. National anthem is on now. Pre-game is on. Carthage Tiger football on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
Open up against Ozark tonight. And, Coach, look at this roster. There's some same names, but some of them are in different positions.
Yeah, we've got, I feel like we have a good mixture of returning starters and some new faces that you're going to see. You know, we've got experience at really every level defensively. And then offensively, we got some key guys back up front, Garrett Lillienkamp and Gavin Van Gilder. Those guys have been around the program a little bit. And, obviously you're going to see a new face at quarterback this year. Patrick Carlton's been with us 3 years, and Caden Cambance is going to take over at quarterback, and really excited about him. What people don't realize is Caden was our quarterback as a freshman. He was our freshman quarterback, and he's been a backup quarterback the last 2 years. Haven't seen him take a snap yet, but every day in practice he would get those reps. And fortunately for Patrick last year, he stayed healthy, and we didn't need him. But But I'm really excited about Caden. I think he's going to do some great things. Luke Gall's another name that you're going to hear a lot. You know, Luke was a two-way starter for us last year, leading tackler and leading rusher, so it's great to have him back as well.
So who are some of the other guys to complement Gall?
Well, we moved Brett Rockers. You know, Brett's an undersized H-back player, not the typical H-back, fullback type body. He only weighs about 160 pounds, but man, he's a tough kid and he goes hard, and really excited about Brett as well. Tyler Willis is a kid at tight end that had a great year last year. Started a lot of times both ways for us just because of injuries and things like that. So he does have some starting experience, but at tight end and defensive end, he's going to be a really nice player for us. Cale Patrick is back at wide receiver and corner. I thought Cale had a very nice year a year ago. He's our motion guy. He's our jet guy, and he's going to carry the ball, and he's a good route runner and can go get it. And then, you know, we got Anthony Strickland back up front. Anthony's a senior, been in the program forever, played a little defense last year, moved into offense, and he's done an outstanding job for us. Drew Mushy is another kid that we're excited about. Drew was an H-back and linebacker for us up until this year. And, you know, we asked Drew to put on some pounds and try the offensive line, and he was all in. And he put on about 20 pounds last year, second semester, and has come into a new position and done really, really well for us.
And see some familiar names on defense, Michael Lindsay being one of those. He was getting to the quarterback pretty good last year.
Yeah, you know, Mike as a kid, as a sophomore, had a fantastic year for us. Had 8 sacks, 13 tackles for a loss. Just a tough block. I mean, he's a tough kid to block. We can't block him in practice. I hope that translates over to Friday, but I think he's going to have a great year. Max Williams is another young man. He started every game for us last year at the defensive end spot, and I thought got better and better as the year went on. And end of the year, he was playing so hard and really did well for us. Davion King in the secondary. If you remember, Caden Cabance got hurt in this game last year, week 1, and Davion King as a sophomore got thrown in there for Caden, and then he played so well we couldn't take him out. He started every game thereafter and really had a nice year for us. Another young man that you probably haven't heard of is Antony De Leon. And, you know, he's a young man that just kind of a short kid, but, you know, thick and one of our strongest players. And he's really come on, and I think he's going to do some nice things on the defensive line next to Micah.
Well, all in all, how is the conference going to look this year? A little stronger, a little weaker, about the same?
I think it's about what it always is, Jim. To be honest, it's tough, top to bottom. You know, even the teams that, you know, you look maybe to finish, you know, near the bottom of the conference. Those are good football teams and well-coached teams, and kids are going to be prepared. And so, you know, every single week, just like every year, you know, you better be prepared. Your kids better be ready, and you got to expect a battle every single week.
Jim Taylor, Chris Jackson back in Ozark, along with the Ozark public address announcer. We apologize. We are under a speaker literally here. So
yes.
When I miss a call, he will be easily corrected, and I'll be totally embarrassed.
Unless he totally misses it. Of course, he has one thing you don't, and that's 3 or 4 spotters in the booth with him. So I'll try to be your spotter, but I'll probably be just as off as some of them are.
Well, about every quote I've heard this year, Coach Guidey says it here, and even the players, they're excited about this year's team. There are some new faces, but there are veterans.
You know, there are quite a few sophomores that turned into juniors and now seniors. I know a lot of people are excited about the junior running back, the two-way player in Luke Gall, but there's a lot of offensive linemen who have another year of experience under their belt, and it looks to be a really solid line this year, Jim.
And Caden Cabance will be at the quarterback position this year. Coach said he's the freshman quarterback, so with Carlton around, he hasn't been able to do any snaps. But, you know, it's a lot of philosophies the last 20, 25 years in high school ball and the towns themselves is this plug-and-play system. You learn the plays at an early age, and you just keep on going. And then when your senior year hits, it's time to fire up and go. And this is Caden Cabance's chance at quarterback.
Absolutely, and of course, you know, he didn't see the field last year. I mean, basically, Patrick Carlson took all the snaps last year, but he did work with, if you will, the first team offense. He knows the plays, he knows the system, and he knows how to get the job done. I'm confident, and I'm sure Coach Guidy is confident in him as well.
And the offensive line, Garrett Lillienkamp and Gavin Van Gilder return, and Cale Patrick will be back at wide receiver. We'll go through the rest of the starters here in a little bit. And mentioned Caden not taking offensive snaps, but he was very important in the secondary and still is going to play there too.
Absolutely, and of course, now you just hope for the best when it comes to being able to play both ways. Wind has got to be an issue, I would think. He has more wind than I would, that is for sure, to be able to play both ways and to be able to play them at a high level. So I know they'll be relying on him. They'll be relying on the running game as well. Our favorite little play, the nice little pass out to the tight end on the flat. It'll be a great season, and looking forward to seeing what they're able to do against these Ozark Tigers.
Last year at home, Luke Gall scored all 5 touchdowns in a 35-14 win. He had runs of 47 and 83 yards in that game. And it's been the last 4 years, I believe, that Carthage has beaten Ozark. The first 2 years I was here, Ozark won those games, but they've had the Tigers of Carthage have had the measure since.
One of the things that's going to work against Luke Gall is last year people didn't really know who he was. He basically started in that playoff run from a couple of years ago, and he wasn't a starter really in the beginning of the year, so they didn't know the name. Now they know the name, and they'll be looking, I'm sure, to see his number and see where he is on the field.
And don't have any numbers yet, but that's our look inside the Tigers for this week. Brought to you by Jeff Hodgkin, American Family Insurance. Have some numbers later in the game. You're listening to Tiger Football back here in 30 seconds.
Hey, Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodgkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
Starters tonight for Carthage. It'll be Cabance, as we mentioned, at quarterback. Luke Gall, the running back. The H-back is Brett Rockers. Receivers are Braxton Tate and Cale Patrick. Tight end is Tyler Willis. The front line, Garrett Lillienkamp, Drew Mushy, Malachi Hausch, Anthony Strickland, and Gavin Van Gilder. On the defense for Ozark, they'll have on the front line Luke Halsey will be the nose tackle. The ends are Bragan Patman and Nash Rodebush. Linebackers are Cooper Bovid, Gage DePee, Drew Bloomquist, Jace Watley, and Brock Dodd. Brady Dodd, I wonder if those are twins. Brady Dodd's at cornerback, Hunter Johnson the other, and the safety is Garrett Ballard. For Ozark on offense, Jace Easley will be the quarterback. Mikey Westover and Jake Beats and Jacob Kronbush will be the running backs. Jake Toddley, Will Shear will be the receivers. And their front line will consist of Hudson Cassee, Cameron Embry, Brian Bullard, P.J. Verdon, and Peyton Greer on the Carthage defense. Defensive end will be Tyler Willis. The other end is Max Williams. Micah Lindsay and Anthony DeLeon will be the tackles. The linebackers are Silas Browning, Luke Gall, and Zach Lansford. Safeties are Clay Kinder, Davion King, and the corners are Cale Patrick and Aiden Rogers. We're just a little bit short of 2.5 minutes before we get started. We'll stay here for the coin toss, then take off to our Community National Bank kickoff.
And of course, with the beginning of the season, that means we have new video streaming sponsors.
Yes.
We do want to say thank you to Levi Utter with eXp Realty, the Carthage High School Athletic Booster Club, Fair Acres Family Y, and Jeremy Jadwin of Jadwin Insurance Services. Let's see if we can get this coin toss here for those watching online.
They are still going through the introductions of the Ozark captains. Now they're getting ready there.
Jim, Bob,
Yes.
Bob, Fred, George.
Yes. We clock in and watch the sheep. No. Officials are still talking to the respective players. There it goes into the air, I think. I think he caught it. So I believe Carthage won, but usually when I say that, I'm totally wrong. Carthage did win the toss, and they will defer, so Ozark will get the ball. So we'll have 20-21 football here in just a moment, brought to you by Community National Bank, the kickoff. And back with that, this is Tiger football on KDMO.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger football opening kickoff. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that is small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
You're listening to 1490 AM, 93.5 FM, KDMO in Carthage. Jim Taylor and Chris Jackson with you.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is known as an old-time legal ID.
Without getting into specifics, I think we have to, right?
Wouldn't hurt us. Wouldn't hurt us.
So Carthage will be going from right to left on the kick. Chris Mejia will be the kicker for Carthage. They're still in a huddle over there with Coach Guidey. Ozark now finally hits the field. I believe we alternate between away and home all year long. Next week it'll be Carl Junction coming to Carthage for the first home game. Then Tunio, 2-year renovation for them. We'll see that for the first time.
Number 2, Chris Mejia.
And then some town from 9 miles away will be there in week 4 at home.
Number 1, Brady Dodd.
It is one of those seasons where we have 4 home games and 5 away games for the Carthage Tigers. So I have a feeling you and I will get very acclimated with I-44, Jim.
Yes. This is the year we go to Ozark and Nixa. Fortunately, it's not back-to-back weeks like it has been in the past.
Thank goodness. Or thank gas mileage.
Yes. So Mejia on the approach. 2021 is now. They go on a short kick. It's going to be bobbled on. Ozark got it at the 47. Actually crossed up. Micah Lindsay, the punter. He kicked the ball on a squib trying to throw Ozark off, but it did touch an Ozark player, but it was recovered at the 47-yard line, so Ozark's got a good starting point, if anything.
And I am 0 for 1 on kickoffs with the camera, Jim.
First down, Ozark.
Now we have a stoppage before we even get going.
I hope that is not an indication of this year. Unless it's a false start. How could you have an offensive false start before?
Could be the clock. They pointed toward the scoreboard. Only 2 seconds ticked off. And let's see here. I think it is the field judge who came to the referee before and he keeps track. Nope, that's one of the linesmen. There's the field judge, so something happened. I'm not going to say we shall see, because we can see but we can't hear. Well, the crowd's had enough of it already. Jace Easley, the quarterback. He goes under center, single setback, wings on the left and right, receivers to the right side, man in motion to the far side. And they'll hand it off for about a 3-yard gain. Ball goes to Jack Bowers, and he moves just across Carthage territory, the marking between the 49 and the 40 and the 50.
Bowers on the carry. Gain of 3.
So it'll be second down.
Zach Lansford on the tackle.
Again, DePee comes in motion. They try to pitch. The ball is loose. It's picked up. Could be taken back for a touchdown by Williams. He's at the 40 to the 30. He's going to make it, folks. That's a touchdown. 42, give or take, on the return. The ball popped out as they tried to pitch to DePee, and he could not get it. Williams ran into a teammate. In fact, I think they had a mutual carry for about 10 yards. But Williams picks up the fumble and runs it in for the first touchdown.
You know, we didn't even talk about the defense, really. But I like this defense so far.
Always take a defensive touchdown. We'll call it 45, because it definitely was behind the line of scrimmage. But you go by the line of scrimmage, it would have been 51, but it was picked up at the 45. See if Mejia can make the extra point. Left-footed kicker. High snap. Rushes on. Kick up. And just inside the upright. On the right.
By number 2, Chris Mejia is good.
So, a fumble recovery on the second play of the game gives Carthage a 7-0 lead. Back here in 30 seconds. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Fair Acres Family Y cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family Y works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family Y is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
One of the things we talked about last Thursday when we met was that you got to have a positive turnover ratio, and although there's many plays left in this one in the season, but +1 and a touchdown, that's a good way to get over what the problem was last year.
That is for sure. I don't think really anybody expected that on the second play of the game, but yet now Carthage gets that double advantage. Not only will they did they score on their first defensive possession, but now they get the ball back when halftime to start the second half. So it's basically like you get the ball twice in each half.
And you'll take that every week. I know it doesn't happen, but here's Mejia on the approach, and now Lindsay will squib it again. A little deeper this time, picked up at the 29 to the 35. Trying to cut outside to the 40, may escape 45, 50 far sideline. And Ozark again in great shape, this time in Carthage territory at the 46.
Number 11, Gage DePay on the return for the Tigers.
So DePay on the pickup and subsequent run, and it's on the plus side. Jadwin got the tackle for Carthage, but it's at the 46 of Carthage. So again, Ozark will try their second series. Receivers are left and right again, wings on either side of the quarterback and one running back. Man in motion. Hand off, I believe, Bauer. Right off the snap, there's a penalty flag, and the pile goes to the 43. Lindsay and
Bowers on the carry. There is a flag on the
Clay
play.
Kinder on the stop. It's a chop block on Ozark. Well, Coach DePay is ready for the reset button already. Second play, a fumble, and then a touchdown by the opposing team, and now a 15-yard chop block on their next possession.
Yeah, you know this is exactly what he didn't want to have happen in the first couple of possessions for his offense.
Ball will be marked back at the 44. So it'll be first down again. It's only a 10-yard penalty, first and 20. Handoff, and not much there as the front line stands up. The ball carrier, Anthony DeLeon, was right there, and Bauer could go nowhere. Might have got a yard out of it. It'll be second down and 19.
44, Jack Bowers on the carry. Brought down by number 54, Micah Lindsay.
Micah Lindsay was there, too.
Gain of 2.
So it'll be second down and 18. 7-0 Carthage right off the second play from scrimmage. So Williams picked up a fumble, ran it back 45 yards. Ball at the far hash mark. One receiver down at the bottom. Another man in motion. Bowers gets the carry, and he's bashed at the line, then pushed back. Hello there, Luke Gall.
Wow.
Says, I haven't got to carry the ball, but I'm going to kill this ball carrier. So that'll be a loss. Now they call a gain of, oh my gosh.
Are they going to give him forward progress? I mean, I didn't see much progress there, Jim.
3rd and 18 for the Tigers.
Just to be honest.
Yes. Saw Gall on the collision, and Bowers hit the emergency flashers. Third down and 18. This time they'll pitch it out. It's fumbled, picked up, and it's going to be down the right sideline and out of bounds at the 44-yard line to be fourth down and about 8 for Ozark.
Brought down by number 9, Davion King.
So Davion King made the tackle. And actually, take a look at that on the film. The front line or the linebackers probably should have contained that, but they didn't. But it is a fourth down.
It is a fourth down. Luckily, they had 18 to work with on that third down.
Comes the rush, and they kick it away, a very low kick. That's going to maybe roll out of bounds. It does. That's not going to do a whole lot. It goes out of bounds at the 27 of Carthage.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
So Carthage going right to left will get their first plays from offense. Do not do what the home team did.
That punt was only, what, about a net yards of 15?
Probably.
Not a good punt, but still gives Carthage, for their first offensive downs, pretty decent field position.
So Cabance will go from a gun or a pistol. Gall next to him. Looks to the sidelines and now relays. He'll take the snap. Give to Gall, has an opening 30 and a nice gain across to the 33-yard line. Garrett Ballard was there to make the stop.
Brought down by number 6, Jace Wadley.
Also there, Jace Wadley.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So it'll be second down and 4. Sun has finally dropped behind the building. And the southern breeze feels good now.
Yeah, it's not a bad night. Where are we? Ozark.
7-0 Carthage on a fumble return. This is their second play on offense. And they fake the end around. They give it off to Cabance. He's got an opening for the first down. He'll cross to the 38-yard line. Move the chain, as they say, on the far side.
Caden Cabance on the carry.
Looked like it was Brady Dodd over there on the stop.
Brought down by number 1, Brady Dodd. First down, Carthage.
So Carthage, a first down at their own 38-yard line. Second play from scrimmage was fumbled by Ozark, picked up by Williams, and he ran it back. A big penalty to start the Ozark drive, and they could do nothing with it. 2 plays first down here for Carthage. Cabance will roll, pitch to Gall, tried to turn the corner, he slips. He'll lose yardage of about 2. They'll put him down at the 36. He tried to make the cut, and the grass betrayed him.
They can't train grass, can they?
Nope.
To look for it. Okay, just making sure. Because that's what it looked like. It looked like the grass just reached up and tripped Gall as he was trying to make that turn.
Saw nothing but dark brown to black coming up from the shoe area. No traction whatsoever. Second down and 12.
It is impartial grass, I promise.
2 receivers to the left side. Cabance looks, wants to throw. Swings it out to the sideline, got a man open, and did he get 2 feet in? Yes, catch made. That'll be a first down from Braxton Tate.
Pass from number 16,
and he totally faked out the corner because the corner thought he was going deep. He cut it almost immediately to the sideline. They had just enough room to make the catch.
Gain of 11 on the play.
He's actually short.
3rd and 1.
Don't believe that. He's actually short of a first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Looked like he had it. $7:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Carthage trying to add to a 7-0 lead. So 3rd and short. As the wind does start to pick up, if you can hear it, we apologize. Here goes Cabance on a delay, and he stuffs his way into the line, hits midfield. That's more than enough for a first down. Cooper Buford on the top of the tackling. And I was afraid they might have gotten Luke Gall there for moving a little too soon. He made 1 step forward, but no flag.
Brought down by a host of Tigers. Gain of 4 on the play.
I actually put him in Ozark territory, so it's to the 49. They go just to the right of the near hash and put 2 receivers out to the right. High snap, goes off to Gall, breaks to one line of tacklers, almost 2, makes it to the 40 and to the 38. That's the first down on 11.
Nice run by Gall. The cut that didn't work for him earlier, he got it back there. Got enough for the first down.
Well, the nice thing about it, Carthage has a veteran front line, and so many times we talked about seniors and their chance. Sometimes you have to rebuild every year, but these guys have had some good experience.
That's for sure, and it really has shown in this first drive.
First down and 10 from the Ozark 38. In motion goes Patrick. He'll take it on the sweep. Try to turn far corner, does so. 30 down the sideline, 25 to the 15 to the 10, and he gets spun around and out of bounds near the 5.
Number 5, Cale Patrick on the carry.
They faked it a couple of times. This time they went to the right. The defense is left. They faked it the other way a couple of times. So it's first and goal, and they'll put him between the 4 and the 5. Gall to the sideline, now back out. So first down, closer to the 4. And Cabance takes the snap, and he'll roll, try to look for a block, tries to turn the corner, and he cannot. Fortunately, he hung on to the ball. He'll lose back to the 6.
Number 16, Katie Cabance on the
He
carry.
just couldn't get the corner turned.
He gave it a good effort, that's for sure, but once that defender got a hold of him, he didn't let go. Is that Bouvin on the tackle, if I remember right?
Bouvid.
Bouvid, thank you.
Second down and goal from the 6.
Second down and goal. Now from the 6, Carthage leading 7-0. Looking to go for a couple of scores. Cabance, he'll fake it, he'll roll, swing it out. It's caught by Rockers, and he makes the 2-yard line, and it'll be third down and goal from there. He had a step, but not far enough on the linebacker who made the stop. But the nice thing is that it was a completion because the linebacker steps in there, he's going the other way.
True, yeah, definitely a good completion, and I believe that was the first pass attempt and the first completion, so maybe that is the second pass attempt. Thank you, you're right.
Tate had that one.
You're absolutely right for the first down, or at least close to the first down.
Third down and goal.
Now the linesman on the near side is waving like we may have an official's timeout. Put the ball at the 3. It's third and goal from there. You'd sure like to do it here instead of trying to do it on that 4th play.
Play clock is moving. Now they get set with 11 on the clock.
Everybody bunched up on the line with Gall next to Cabance. Cabance will take it. He'll dive for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Comes at 4:25 to go in the first quarter as Cabance comes in from 4 yards.
Well, you're used to saying the words quarterback keeper. The name changes, though.
Yes. And he is innocent. Dated reference there, but
Number 2, Chris Mejia, to attempt the extra point.
we hope he is. But so Mejia will try to make it 14-0. Kinder holds. And it's up and good. 14-0 with 4:25 left to go in the first quarter here in Ozark. Carthage in the lead back here in 30. Tiger football, KDMO.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, "Go Tigers, go Blue."
73 yards in 11 plays. I like that. 11 plays.
11 plays, like that. The defense, that's interesting. The defense can score quickly and the offense can score slowly. That's a great combination there.
Well, I remember last year in an interview, Coach is talking about, everybody talks about the quick strike, the speed these guys have, speaking of the 2020 team. He goes, we can really grind that clock when we feel like it. And, well, first offensive drive here, that's a good start again.
Definitely a good start. We were used to seeing that, Jim. You and I were, as far as like when Carthage would get the ball in the third quarter to start that second half. A lot of the times they would grind out the clock for, at least try to grind the clock for most of the third quarter. They were able to do that here in the first quarter, and double whammy. Make positive yards, grind the clock, and get a touchdown. We do want to say thanks to Levi Utter with eXp Realty. Video streaming first quarter, 1490kdmo.com, through the Boxcast app, through your Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku, or your smart TV, and through the Carthage Tiger Sports Network on YouTube. Levi, new to the broadcast this year. Thank you, Levi.
It'll be Johnson and Brady Dodd dropping back deep.
Number 2, Chris Mahan.
Ozark has arranged their return team a little differently because he is set up to kick off, and then Micah Lindsay has dribbled the opening kickoff and then the one following the fumble return for the touchdown. This time Mejia will kick. High kick. They'll spiral to Johnson, and he fumbles it. It's loose at the 19 and finally covered back up by him. Johnson had it, and it almost skipped too far away. Carthage had one guy a little faster. He probably could have pounced on it, but Ozark will start in their worst point of the night at the 20.
First down at the 20.
It's amazing when simple words just escape you. It's like
you could really work on the morning show if you keep talking like that.
I usually don't talk before 9 o'clock. It's mainly grunts.
I do. I just don't remember what I say until swap shop.
It's 14-0 now in favor of Carthage. Third possession for Ozark. Handoff, and look out. Here goes Bowers. He's open to the 40, to the 50. Kinder trying to chase him down, and he will at the Carthage 25. And that's what you did not want to see.
I think Carthage might owe a little bit of thank you to one of the refs. I think he accidentally ran into a ref, and that kind of slowed him down a little bit. Otherwise, he might have gotten away.
Gain of 58 yards on the
so
play.
58 yards, as he says. And Ozark has the ball at the Carthage 23, so they're going to try to get back within a score.
Tackled by Gall on that last play.
Again, they give to Bowers, and not a lot there. He'll make it to the 20 and Dennett to the 19. Well, now if you're the defense, you got to hope that
number 44, Jack Bowers on the carry.
Probably have to go for it on all 4 downs, but you have to make them earn it. Maybe eventually get the ball back on downs. Second down and 7. Quarterback, flag on the play. Easily being chased. He'll turn the corner. Gall trying to push him out of bounds before the stick, and he does. It'll be about 2 yards shy of the first down, but I believe it will come back.
Out of bounds by number 14, Luke Gall. Flag on the play.
Flag back right about the first contact, and it is on Ozark. I failed to see the signal, but I saw the arm signal Ozark's direction.
It wasn't a holding call. I do know that. Maybe our friendly PA announcer will.
It's illegal shift.
Thank you.
So that'll be a 5.
Illegal shift to call.
Okay, that makes it a 2nd down and 12, back to the 24.
2nd down and 12 Tigers.
14-0 Carthage. Man comes in motion. Easley wants to throw, fires out far side. It's short, hopped, incomplete, so it'll be 3rd down. He got a little pressure there and went down.
9, Jace Easley, incomplete.
Intended out there for Jace Watley.
Jace Watley.
But I think the pressure made him throw it before he wanted to.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't set, ready to go.
So 3rd down, same spot. 24-yard line. Fake handoff, nobody there. So much of a fake, somebody ran the wrong way. And Luke Gall comes through there along with Michael Lindsay to drop the quarterback for a loss.
On the carry, tackled by number 54, Michael Lindsay.
Back at the 26, and yet another flag. Another illegal shift. I think I'd decline this and make it 4th down. And I believe that's what the umpire relayed to the referee, and that is the case. So they're going to try to make Ozark get the 1st down. They'll need the 12 if they can achieve that.
Illegal shift to call. Penalty is declined. 4th down Tigers.
3 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. And our weather vane is telling us it's in excess of 20 miles an hour, I think, right now.
Everyone knows it's windy.
Yes, easily. Tries to pitch, does so near side to the 20, and nothing there for Jake Beats, and he is knocked down again, this time by Gall. Davion King was also there.
Down by number 9, Davion King.
So Carthage takes over. Well, I said you give up that long run, and the past recent history here in the 1st quarter of Ozark's offense. If you can contain them, they can't really seem to move it right now. They might get their sea legs eventually, but that's what happened. They made them try to earn it on 4 plays, and Carthage takes over.
A good defensive stand by Carthage. And the one thing about it is, I think you and I both said in the last couple seasons, we are both lucky. We both are happy that Carthage has faced Ozark early in the season.
Here's a pass out to Braxton Tate to the line of scrimmage and no more. They went out in the flat.
Pass by number 16, Katie Caban.
Somebody missed a block out there. I think that's what the problem was. Both receivers were lined up there.
Braxton Tate. Tackle by number 11, Gage DePay. Gain of 1.
Gage DePay on the stop. It'll be gain. They actually gave him about a half a yard on that. 2nd and 9. Down to the 2-minute mark of the 1st quarter, 14-0. I knew that 4 was in there somewhere. Receivers come out on the left. Cabance fakes it. No, he does give to Gall, and Gall weaves his way for a 1st down and more across the 30. Hangs onto that ball to the 34.
Keeping those legs moving, keeping it churning, getting that 1st down.
2 red shirts trailing him.
Luke Gall on the carry.
Johnny Williams, I think, finally brought him down.
6, Jace Watley.
Watley also there.
Gain of 12 on the play. 1st down Carthage.
So it's going to be 1st down for Carthage at their own 34. After stopping Ozark on 7 plays, one of those a 58-yard run, but then they got him on the next 4. And he threw in an illegal shift penalty in the middle of that. The receivers will come out on the offensive right side, the far side for us. Cabance dropping, has time, he's going to go for it all. He's got a man out there, and it's going to be Tate, but a little too far, incomplete.
Had good rotation on it, just put it out there a little too far.
Pass by number 16, Katie Cabance.
And I think that timing will improve with age.
Absolutely it will.
2nd down Carthage.
So 2nd down and 10. Incompletion will stop the clock at 1:12 opening quarter. Tate comes out on the near side. Cabans will take the snap, and he will keep. Pitch at the last minute to Gall. Has a block, 40 down the near sideline, 45. First down midfield, and pushed out of bounds just inside Ozark territory. Ran out of there by Garrett Ballard.
14, Luke Gall on the carry. Knocked out of bounds by number 11, Gage DeTay. Number 13, Garrett Ballard.
So it'll be first down at the 49 of Ozark. Already leading Carthage is 14-0. Williams a 45-yard fumble return on the second play of the game. 11-play, 73-yard drive. Cabans finished it on third down from the 4-yard line. A 104 with play going out of bounds. Patrick comes in motion. Give it to him on the sweep, trying to follow Gall, and does, and he'll make the 45, so he got almost 5 out on the play.
Number 5, Hale Patrick on the carry.
So it'll be second down coming up.
Brought down by number 12, Drew Bloomquist.
The Bloomquist on the stop.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So second and 6, just outside the Ozark 45. Have to get one more play here to finish out the first quarter, barring an incompletion or out of bounds, or a penalty. One receiver, he's out to the far side. Now he comes in motion. Now we have a whistle, and somebody, I believe, moved. That'll be a false start.
Flag on the play.
Those are the kind of penalties you don't want to get a habit of.
Now the good news is that's the first penalty against Carthage almost, well, with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. So
second down and 11. So we'll have an official play here. But those false starts, they can be like gnats. They just don't go away sometimes. You get in a bad rhythm. Here's Cabans dropping back, wanting to throw, has it open, he's going to take it himself. He'll move to the 41-yard line. He'll be 2 yards shy of the first down.
Number 16,
and that will take care of the first quarter. So after one, Carthage 14, Ozark nothing, and Carthage will be driving when we come back. We'll take a 1 minute and come back. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
By Ozark Chevrolet.
Jim Taylor and Chris Jackson back here in Ozark, with Carthage facing a 3rd and 2 now, going from left to right and leading 14-0. Max Williams a 45-yard fumble return. Caden Cabans a 4-yard rush. And third down and short here. And they give it to Gall, tries to reverse direction, needs to break a tackle, turns the corner, gets the first down, 40, 35, and out of bounds. There's a late flag. 2 flags, so it's going to come back. That play was slow developing, and sometimes that's going to happen.
Number 14, Luke Gall on the carry.
And you get a hold on Carthage. Well, it looked like Gall was going to get hit behind the line, but he broke the tackle. He had plenty of running room, but
holding Carthage.
Somebody got a little over anxious there and grabbed to Ozark player when, I guess maybe when they saw Gall get back open.
Yeah, the thing about it is you kind of wonder if that tackler would have even been into play. Sometimes I've heard you have to use the good judgment on whether the person you're blocking is even going to be involved in the play, and if they aren't, go ahead and let him go.
Well, I always say if you can just get in the way, don't make contact. That's just as good as a physical block.
Very, very true.
Pretend like you're shopping, you know.
Now, the scoreboard says 3rd and 4, Jim. So I wonder if...
Yeah, it was from the spot of the foul.
From the spot of the foul, okay. So
they only lost 2 yards, basically. Here goes the play into the line. That's a first down to the 35-yard line. Cabans will keep it. And do we have another flag? Yes, we do.
Number 16, Cabans on the carry. Brought down by number 13, Garrett Bauer.
For now, it's a first down, but I doubt it'll stand. Illegal formation on the part of Carthage, and I think it was because the receiver he started out of bounds across the line of scrimmage, and then he probably backed away from the line too far.
That's unfortunate because now it went from 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 9.
9 for Carthage.
And we still haven't gotten play number 6 officially. 14-0 Carthage here early second quarter. Now they need a 39-yard line, the 39-yard line for the first down. Cabans will throw. He'll fire it out to the flat. That's caught by Tate for the first down, far side and out of bounds at the 34-yard line of Ozark. Nice play.
Pass by number 16, Cabans.
Cabans to Tate. I just have a feeling that we're going to be hearing that a lot this year. That's a nice combination.
Knocked out of bounds by number 1, Brady Dodd.
So they salvage it for the moment, and they're at the 34-yard line of Ozark.
First down, Carthage.
From the far hash, we have receivers. One down to the bottom, now coming in motion. Fake it, give to Gall. He'll go straight ahead. He'll get about 3. He'll make the 31. 3 Ozark tacklers lead the way. Mason Moreland
on the carry.
Got one of those.
Brought down by number 62, Luke Holtz. And 51, Mason Moreland.
Second down.
3 on the play.
And
down.
7 yards to go. About a minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Carthage up 14-0. The 2 receivers line up to the right. Cabans will take the snap. Give to Gall, zigzags to his right, and gets near the first down. He'll be about a yard shy. He makes the 25 and needed the 24.
Number 14, Gall on the carry.
Jim, we said thanks to Levi Utter for first quarter video streaming sponsorship, I should say. Levi Utter with EXP. Now we say thanks to Carthage High School Athletic Booster Club.
So that's why that big ship in the alley is.
With the big rudder, yes.
You said cutter. I thought. Okay.
Cutter, rudder.
It's associated.
It is.
3rd and short, 1 yard to get.
Thanks, Levi, for letting me mess up your name.
Here goes Cabans trying to sweep to the right. Gets the first down. Spun down to the 21.
Number 16, Caden Cabans on the
On
carry.
the stop was Cooper Boovid.
Number 4, Cooper Boovid. 4-yard gain. First down.
That'll make it first down. 9th play of the drive coming up. They scored on an 11-play drive at 4:25 of the first for an offensive touchdown. The first touchdown of the year was a 45-yard fumble recovery and touchdown by Max Williams. So from the 21 of Ozark, give to Gall, finds a wall, turns the corner, gets around the wall, makes the 16, maybe the 17. They'll put him at the 17.
Number 14, Gall.
Luke Gall finds a wall, couldn't get it all.
Knocked out of bounds by number
but still a nice call.
Reagan Patton.
And that's where I'll stop.
And a gain of 5 is where he stopped.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down.
So second down. Ball on the right hash. Tate goes out wide left. Looks like Kinder in a slot there to the left. Here goes Cabance wanting to throw, fires it. It is caught. That's Rockers to the 10. Cuts up to the far side and makes the 7. That's a first and goal coming up.
Number 16, Cabance. Pass complete to number 40, Brett Rockers. Brought down by number 13, Garrett Ballard.
Ballard on the stop, so it's going to be first and goal from the Ozark 7.
First and goal, Carthage.
You've heard of a certain news organization that calls themselves Fair and Balanced. So far, fair and balanced offense for the Carthage Tigers.
10th play of the drive coming up. Patrick comes in motion. They'll give it to him. He cuts to the 5. He'll make it. Touchdown as he turned the corner.
Touchdown, Carthage.
So Patrick, his first touchdown. Well, it was 5 Gall touchdowns last year. Right now it's 3 touchdowns, but
touchdown run, number 5,
1 defensive and 2 offensive scores by Cabance and 1 by Patrick.
Attempting the extra point, number 2, Chris Mejia.
So Mejia will go for the extra point. And the line drive looks good and is. 8:51 left to go in the first half. Carthage leading 21-0. We'll go ahead and go 1 minute this time. Come back. This is Tiger Football on KDMO.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Seatown Hounds is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Seatown Hounds Grooming and Daycare is located at 1308 Oak Street at the 4-way stop. Do you need someone to care for your dog during the day? Does your dog need some playtime? Or is your pup looking a little too hairy, poofy, shaggy, or scruffy? Heather and Connie at Seatown Hounds are here for you. Doggy Daycare and Grooming open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday. Seatown Hounds is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. Go Big Blue!
Now for Carthage, number 2, Chris Mejia.
79 yards, 10 plays.
Return for Ozark, number 3, Jake Beats.
21 offensive plays and 14 points.
That sounds good.
Again, they go Lindsey on the squib. Rolls to the 15, fumbled, picked up at the 15. Try to swing it out to the near side, and it's to the 21-yard line. Jake Beats on the return.
Number 3, Jake Beats on the return for the Tigers.
Tate and Lansford, 2 of the guys over there.
Brought down by number 7, Cooper Jadwin.
Cooper Jadwin also.
And number 8, Jadson Davis Maxey.
So Ozark on their 4th possession. And they are at the 20-yard line. Man goes in motion. Here's a handoff for about a yard, nothing more. Tough going that time by Bowers. As almost immediately he was corralled.
Jack Bowers on the carry. Brought down by number 6, Zach Lansford.
Lansford was there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So second down and 8. 21-0 Carthage. Back to throw, swings it out, it's got a man open. That is caught by Wadley, and he may take it to the 20 and down to the 12-yard line.
Number 6, Jake Watley on the reception.
He had many steps on Patrick, and Patrick did come back and catch him.
Number 9, Jake Easley.
But the ball is going to be placed right at the 10.
Jack Lansford. Gain of 68 yards on the play.
Thank goodness for Patrick's closing speed on that one. That would have been a clear Ozark touchdown.
Ozark.
So again, the same situation. The defense, after giving up a 58-yard running play, stifled Ozark on the next 4 plays, got the ball back. Now you have only 10 yards to defend, so it's going to be tougher, obviously. First and goal at the 10. Quarterback goes for 1, maybe 2. That is Easley. So it'll be second and goal. They put him on the 9, so only a gain by 1. Luke Gall made the stop.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. Second down and goal from the 9.
14 first quarter points. Carthage just added an extra 7 at 8:51, but now Ozark another big play. They're set up here on a second and goal at the 9. Going in motion, going back as Easley wants to throw, swings it, throws incomplete behind his receiver. Intended for Will Shear, and they threw it behind him. Shear did all he could to stop and lean back, and he almost caught it.
He did. That was a great effort, just throwing a little bit behind him. Carthage got a little lucky on that possession right there for that particular play.
3rd and 9.
Because there wasn't really a defender around him to even try to knock the ball loose.
3rd down and 9, 6:54 to go in the first half. It's 21-0 Carthage, but that's pending right now. Ozark with 2 more chances to go 9 yards. Here's a handoff and nothing doing. No gain on the play, 4th down, all the way out from the 8, as Bowers again had nowhere to go.
44, Jack Bowers on the carry, brought down by number 77.
Anthony DeLeon got him.
Anthony DeLeon for Carthage.
Here's another 1 more play. See if they can stop him again. All or nothing here from the 8-yard line. Just do not give up a defensive penalty. Back to throw is Easley. Rolls left, wants to throw in the end zone. It's incomplete. Trying to buy the case that he came up with it.
From number 9, Easley. Intended for 88, Will Shear.
For Will Shear, but again, Carthage stops.
First down, Carthage.
Ozark, two drives and twice on downs in Carthage territory. And we have an official's timeout. So we'll have our water breaks as you have this time of year. 6:25 left to go in the second quarter. Carthage 21, Ozark nothing. We'll come back here in 1 minute. Tiger football on KDMO.
Carthage Ford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports to you live every week. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Carthage Ford say go blue, go Tigers. And remember, Carthage Ford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. You can buy right and feel good at Carthage Ford.
Ever wonder what life would be like without frozen drinks and slushies from McDonald's? Yeah, I don't want to think about that either. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Cool off with a $2 medium strawberry watermelon Minute Maid slushie, or medium frozen Coca-Cola for just $1.59. Or more delicious flavors available now only at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's restaurant, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers.
6:25 to go in the first half. Carthage with a 21-0 lead over the Ozark Tigers. Chris Jackson along with Jim Taylor. And Jim, what can we say? 2 big plays given up by the defense, but those defensive guys step up, and once again, they get 2 turnover on downs. And Carthage's offense takes over on their own 8-yard line. 6:25 to go.
You don't want to see the big plays, but give them credit for stopping them 4 plays later. So now a hole for Carthage to dig out of. Cabance will keep it, and he will get through a push line. He breaks free at the 20, down the right sideline. He is going to take it all the way, and I do not see a flag. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Carthage. Number 16.
Well, now you have 92 yards to go, and you do it in one play. How about a little irony tonight?
That is a little ironic, don't you think? Doing it in both ways, both fashions.
Well, he had about a 7-yard gain, and all of a sudden it was almost like one of the linemen might have pushed him forward. Then he wasn't touched after that.
Or he must have got it's a breeze out of the south. That wind would be going against him. It's almost like that breeze got behind him and pushed him through.
So 92 yards on the run.
It kind of makes you wonder, and you know, we definitely don't have these stats. It kind of makes you wonder the longest play from scrimmage. Who holds that record for the Carthage Tigers?
We thought we had one in the state championship game, but it got called back.
That's true. That is true.
I hate to expend and scream, and then somebody tap me on the shoulder and point back about 50 yards. So Mejia will try the extra point, try to make it 28-0. Line drive, good.
And the extra point is good.
So one play, 92 drives. What do you know? What was that, 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Thereabouts? Goodness.
We'll take another break. Now 28-0 Carthage, back in one. Tiger football, KDMO.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
Chris Mejia.
28-0, Jim. Goodness.
A busy kicker. I like that. And again, Lindsay will kick. This is a low-line driver. Again, fumbled by Ozark at the 10. And they'll try to cut it up. And escaping down the left sideline is going to be Jake Beats. Going to have to do some of this return coverage.
3, Jake Beats.
Out of bounds at the 41.
Knocked out of bounds by number 7.
And Jake beats a couple of defenders to get pretty good field position for Ozark. I've been waiting, I'll have to say that. Jake beats defenders.
So again, Ozark with good field position at the 41-yard line. They've started at the 47, the Carthage 46. 2 times on the 20, and now again at the 41. So 3 times at the 40 or better of their own territory. Here's the quarterback, fumbling. Ball still squirting loose. 2 or 3 tries, I think.
Fumble on the play.
Ozark got back on it. The loss will be back to the 36. Again, a case of miscommunication as Bowers tried to.
Number 64, Cameron Hembry.
He went right, the quarterback went left, and the ball left the quarterback.
You knew Gall was going to be on that play. Looked like he might have had the wind knocked out of him a little bit, but he's back in it, back in his position.
Loss of 5, 2nd and 15. 28-0 Carthage. Ball at the 36 of Ozark. There goes the quarterback keeping, and he'll get some of that loss back. He'll make 3 yards, maybe
number
4.
Number 9 easily on the carry.
Easily. Makes it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brought
So
down
it'll
by
be
number 6, Zach Lansford.
3rd down and 10 as Lansford brought him down.
Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 10 Tigers.
Ozark turned the second play of the game over on a fumble, was returned for a touchdown. They punted on their second drive. 2 big plays on their 3rd and 4th possession. But next 4 plays, the Carthage defense stiffened. Here's a play out to the left side, and it's nearly intercepted by Kinder. And if he had not been running toward his own end zone, he probably could have turned. If he hadn't, trying to say here, if he'd have stopped and turned, he would have picked it. But he still had his momentum going toward the wrong side. So 4th down coming up.
Broken up on the play by number 4, Clay Kinder. In punt formation
For a
for the Tigers.
split second, I thought he had it. In fact, he might have actually was trying to bring it in when it popped out.
Great defensive play no matter what, but still, you're right. Headed the wrong direction.
Number 26, Braxton Tate.
Kick is away to the sideline to the 20. They're going to let it roll out of bounds. That's going to stay in bounds a little further and be going out at the 9.
Well, that means it'll just be a 91-yard run instead of 92.
That was by Cabance just moments ago at the 6:08 mark of the second quarter. For the 4th score of the night for Carthage, lead 28-0. We're at 4:15 to go.
Actually, as crazy as it sounds, Jim, we might have an answer to that longest play from scrimmage. They think, I believe James Manning is the one who just messaged. It could be the 99-yard from scrimmage play from Chris Brown back in 1998.
Okay.
Ask and you shall receive the answers, I guess. Thank you, James. Appreciate that.
1st down. Gall bounces off a tackler and then gets maybe 5. He will. To the 15. Bounced off 1, but another guy grabbed the jersey and slowed him down enough.
Brought down by number 4.
Yeah, he wasn't letting that jersey go for anything.
4 yards on the play.
And I was getting ready to say he breaks free, but because usually a shirt does not stop Luke Gall.
That's true. Good point. 9 times out of 10, he breaks that shirt. Tackle.
6 out of 5. Pardon me. 2nd down and 5. You got me going on the 6s. 2nd down and 5. Cabance, short drop, throws, incomplete. Tried a little curl in there to Tate, and the ball was short hopped. So it'll be 3rd and 5.
Number 26, Braxton Tate.
You know, Jim, I really believe this is only the 2nd or 3rd time Carthage has gone to a 3rd down situation.
Yep.
They've been really efficient on offense.
They scored on 3rd down on the 2nd touchdown. Had a penalty they converted into a 1st down on the official play there after 3rd down was aborted. Need the 20 to keep this alive and prevent the punt. Cabance wants to throw, still pumping. He's got a man out there and knocked away at the last moment. Cutting in front was Brady Dodd.
Pass intended for number 5, Cale Patrick.
And I think he might have had a chance to pick that off instead of knock it down.
He might have. He got that left hand in. If he would have got both of them in, he might have been able to reel it in. So a possible break for Carthage. And that leads to the punting unit coming out, I believe, for the first time tonight.
Back deep for return for Ozark. Number 88, Will Shear. Number 1, Brady Dodd.
So it'll be 2 deep men for Ozark around the 50. I think Carthage is going to have to waste a timeout. They didn't have the right personnel in there. And that is the case. So we'll take a break of a minute and come back with Carthage getting ready to punt at 3:19 to go in the half, leading 28-0 here at Ozark. Back in a minute. Tiger football, KDMO.
Wes and Corinne Probert and the whole gang at Probert Auto Body wants to thank you for supporting our Carthage Tigers. With over 30 years experience, Probert Auto Body is a full-service shop doing collision repair, paint, auto glass, spray and bed liners, and more. They're happy to help you with any job, big or small. Just call 825-4285 or come by the shop at 2030 Suburban Street, just off Fairview. Probert Auto Body is open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Go Tigers!
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agents.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
Micah Lindsay kicks one in the wind, and it's going to get somewhat fortunate bounce. It's only going to land at the 37-yard line of Ozark. So, again, Ozark with great field position.
First down, Ozark.
So after the defense stopped, Carthage could go nowhere on 3 plays.
We appreciate you joining us on air and online. Carthage Tiger football on KDMO.
So first down and 10 for Ozark, easily at quarterback. And now they may have to take a timeout. Nope, they're ready. The referee was slow getting play going. Here's a pitch play. It's going to be blown up all the way back to the 44-yard line. Coming through there first, Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams. Gosh, I can't say my W's. Willis. Nothing like blowing a play.
Willis with a W.
But Willis didn't.
Right. Willis had a great play. In fact, there were 3 Carthage Tigers defenders who could have really stopped the play behind the line.
So the loss goes back to the 44. Down to 2:30 left to go in the first half. There goes Bowers, and wrapped up after a couple of yards to the 41-yard line. Kinder on the legs, and up top, Luke Gall. Also there, Silas Browning. So third down, they need the 28 for a first down. $28-0 Carthage. So far 14 points in each quarter. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Ozark just now gets the play. They'll have to hurry or spend a timeout. They get it underway. Bowers moves across the original line of scrimmage, which was the 38. And they'll place him just an inch or 2 across. It'll be officially fourth down and 9 as the wind picks up again. So De Leon on that stop. Let's see if Carthage can stop them on downs for the 3rd straight possession. Receivers are left and right. Man in motion is Beats and a whistle.
Well, that can only mean one thing.
Encroachment on Carthage, so it's going to make it a little easier for Ozark.
Flag on the play. Offside Carthage.
Correction, that can only mean 2 things. I guess the wrong thing, Jim.
33-yard lines where they place it down. Now Ozark asks for a timeout. So each team will have 2 in the final moments of the half.
Timeout Ozark.
We'll take a break at 59 seconds to go in the second quarter. 28-0 Carthage. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Colors by Sean Painting is proud of the Carthage Tigers. When you need a professional painter, residential or commercial, look no further than Colors by Sean Painting. Licensed, bonded, and insured. Over 100 years of combined experience. Interior or exterior. Top-of-the-line paints and materials to make sure every paint job turns out beautifully, on time, and on budget. Call 417-529-9141. Google for reviews and examples of their work. 417-529-9141. Let's go Tigers.
So the penalty makes it 4th and 5 with 59 seconds to go in the half. Carthage with a 28-0 lead.
I want to say thank you to the Carthage High School Athletic Booster Club for Second Corner Video Streaming sponsorship. 1490KDMO.com through the Boxcast app, through your Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku, or your Smart TV. And the Carthage Tigers Sports Network on YouTube.
Carthage needs to defend 28 and beyond. So now another whistle and a timeout. Ozark.
Timeout Ozark.
Well, can't answer bringing a left-hander pitcher when the when the lefty comes off the bench. So kind of a counterpoint right now.
Well, you can definitely tell that the Ozark coaching staff is wanting to get some kind of score going into halftime because, of course, Carthage has the kick to start the third quarter. And down 28-0, you want to go into halftime with some kind of positive number on the scoreboard. I think they've seen that Carthage can strike fast. They can be methodical on offense. They can strike quick on defense as well. So trying to get something here.
4th and 5. Cup the microphone here so it sounds tinny. It's because the wind won't die down. 4th and 5. And again, Ozark taking a long time as Easley wants to pitch it, and it's going to be dropped at the 35. Nothing doing there. Beats on the carry.
Beats on the carry. Brought down by number 14.
Be Luke Gall. Who else? So Carthage takes over with 2 timeouts at their own 35.
So now the question, Jim. 2 timeouts, basically at the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. Do you go for it? Are you happy with a 28-0 lead at half, knowing you're going to have the ball to start the third quarter?
Even though he's not here, how about a Silas Templeman type play? Just go down the sideline and hit him. Cabance on a quarterback draw, moves across the 40, and he may get a first down. He's going to be just about half a yard short.
Cabance on the carry for Carthage.
Now they call timeout. So they're down to 1.
Brought down by number 4.
It'll be 2nd down and 1. Next week, home opener against the Carl Junction Bulldogs. Boy, they gave Carthage fits last year over there. Came down to that last drive.
It sure did. I think you and I both going home had to stop and get a beverage and just kind of calm down after that game. That was a close one. An exciting one, no doubt. And Carthage did pull away, of course, at the end on I think it was the defense that helped them do that.
Yeah, Carthage had given up a big play. I believe it was around midfield, but then Carl Junction had 4 incompletions.
I know they're working in it.
Carl got out to, I believe, a 14-0 lead.
You're right. And in fact, Carl had the lead at least midway through the third quarter, if not later. I know they're working in a new quarterback as well this year.
Second down and a yard. Carthage in possession at their own 43. Cabance will take the snap, look right, now look left, look back right, throw. It's caught by Braxton. He moves across the 40. Tate moves to the 36 of Ozark, and that's good enough for a first down.
Tackle by number 13, Garrett Ballard.
Clock will stop till they signal ready for play. And again, Cabance to throw. Steps up, being chased now. Chased to the left side. He's got room to run if he can. He does to the 30 and shoved out of bounds. And it'll stop the clock
Number 16,
at 26 seconds.
Out of bounds by number 11, Gage DePay. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down, Carthage.
So he got positive yards out of it. Second down and 4. Ball at the 30 of Ozark.
So far, you have to like the decision-making skills by this quarterback.
$28-0, trying to maybe get that magic 35 before the half. Cabance looking, swings it out far side. It is caught out there by Tate again to the 20 and out of bounds for a first down.
Complete to number 26, Braxton Tate.
I tell you, old Golden Tate ain't got nothing on Braxton.
Yeah, we'll take Braxton, won't we?
Well, Golden Tate's got an attitude, so we don't want that. First down at the 20. 21 seconds left to go in the first half. 28-0 Carthage. Flood the receivers, 3 to the near side. Cabance wants to throw. Fires out in the flat, caught at the 15 to the 10. Breaking tackles is Patrick inside the 5 to the 4.
Number 5, Cale Patrick on the reception. Pass complete from Cabance.
So with the first down, they'll stop it at 12 seconds. A first and goal from the 4. Carthage still with a timeout to work with.
First and goal, Carthage.
Carthage makes a decent percentage and changes on this one. See if they go to the ground. First and goal. It'll be Cabance to try to keep. He makes it to the 2 and to the 1.
16,
and you will spend your last time out right there.
1, Brady Dodd.
With 6 seconds to go in the first half.
Gain of 3 on the play. Timeout, Carthage.
So the score 28-0. Trying to get to those halftime breaks, they're just not coming.
between great defensive stance by Carthage defense and getting so close to the end zone on that last play, taking timeouts. Still not a bad first half all the way around for Carthage, both offensively and defensively.
And you mentioned that they get the ball to start the third quarter, so boy, if you could pop it in here and get that 35th point, you could really work some clock if things went right in that third quarter.
No doubt about it. But that all depends on this play right here, probably, wouldn't you say, the last play of the first half?
Possibly, unless you have some kind of pass play where you could, it's not open in the flat, one corner or the other, you can throw it out of bounds. Cabance is going to take it, and it won't matter. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Carthage. 2-yard touchdown run.
2 seconds on the clock.
Cabance.
3 touchdowns tonight for Cabance. And a great drive of 65 yards.
Number 2, Chris Mahan.
6 plays. Well, we talked about irony earlier. We don't want it here. We wanted to kick this thing. Sometimes that 35th point is unattainable, but he got it. So with 2 seconds left in the half, it's a good road trip thus far. 35-0. Carthage will slip away for a 30 and come back. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Back injuries, hand injuries, knee injuries, shoulder injuries, those are kind of the typical joints that you would think get a lot of wear and tear when people are doing physical jobs. There is a workers' compensation law, and that is to protect your rights as an injured worker. The workers' compensation system is tough to navigate at times.
Let Morrison, Webster, and Carlton advocate for your recovery. Call 781-5690. The choice of an attorney is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
65 yards on 6 plays. It's now 35-0 Carthage. So it'll be Mejia to set up for the kick. He's only kicked it one time. Lindsay has squibbed him the other times. But he has gone 5 for 5 on the extra points.
Back deep to return for the Tigers. Number 3 beats Carthage in kickoff formation.
And the approach on the way. And again, Lindsay will squib it. It's picked up by one of the front linemen, and that'll run the clock. Picking it up and going laterally is Munoz.
58, Hudson Kazee on the return.
And that's it. Great first half for the Carthage Tigers as they go into the locker room. 35-0 over Ozark, and we'll go 2 minutes right now and come back. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Beimdick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Beimdick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Beimdick Insurance. Give Beimdick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
Teamwork and good sportsmanship to our young student athletes are the keys to important qualities later in life. Likewise, Joe Ryder, your Carthage area Edward Jones financial advisor, understands the importance of making a plan and sticking with the long term. Joe is proud to be part of our community and is honored to support this broadcast of our Carthage Tigers. It takes the entire community to make our team great. Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Financial Advisors in Carthage, member SIPC, says, "Go Tigers, go!"
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn the wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
And welcome back. This is the Carthage Tiger halftime show, brewed by Mother Road Coffee. 35-0 is the score. Carthage with a big lead, capped off with a touchdown with 2 seconds to go in that second quarter. And Jim, I don't think you can ask for a better first half than what we saw from the Carthage Tigers, both offensively and defensively.
Very balanced, and I don't know if it's a precursor to the season, but you defend it to start the game, and the second play in, you pick up the football and run it 45 yards for a touchdown. And then the 22 plays combined and 2 touchdowns on the offensive possessions to start things. Carthage did have a 3 and out, but the offense is very well in sync for game 1, for week 1.
Yeah, exactly. They sure are, and Mr. Tate doing very well already for game 1. Like you said, it's a balanced offense, and you just like what you see so far, and hope it can continue in that second half.
And our halftime brought to you by Mother Road Coffee on the west side of the square in Carthage. And Ready to hear from them? All
Yeah,
right, back
absolutely.
here in 30. 28, now 35-0 Carthage. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Mother Road Coffee is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. Located on the west side of the square in downtown Carthage, Mother Road Coffee offers premium coffee, Italian sodas, iced coffees, fraps, and delicious smoothies. If you prefer tea, we serve loose leaf tea from the Hugo Tea Company. We offer a variety of lunch specials, including homemade wraps, paninis, salads, and soups. On Fridays, we serve made-to-order flatbread and gluten-free pizzas. Mother Road Coffee is open at 7 a.m. Monday through Thursday, 6:30 a.m. on Friday, and 7:30 to 3 on Saturdays. Come see us at 325 South Main Street and enjoy the best coffee in Carthage. Go Tigers!
A 21-point second quarter, and Carthage leading 35-0. Go through the scoring and take another break. 11-22. Second play from scrimmage. Ozark got a short gain on first down. Second down, the quarterback, Jace Easley, fumbled the ball. Max Williams picked it up. I think he actually picked it up with a teammate, but and I really think for about the first yard or two they carried it together, but Max Williams eventually ran ahead with the football, most importantly, scored from 45 yards out to make it 7-0. Ozark then punted on their second possession, and Carthage set up their first offensive possession on their own 27. 11 plays later, finish off a 73-yard drive, commenced from 4 yards out for 14-0. That was the first quarter score. Then Patrick, a 7-yard run, finished a 79-yard 10-play drive to make it 21-0. That was at 8:51. At 6:08, Cabance, a 92-yard run after the defense had stopped Ozark inside the 10. And then at 2 seconds, and very good clock management and good plays called all the way, 6 plays, 65 yards for a 35-0 lead.
I could just listen to you talk about that first half over and over. That was just a great first half, both defensively and offensively for Carthage. My only question is, I wonder, on that first defensive pickup when they were running with the ball, were they talking with each other, okay, I'll take it this time, you take it next time? I mean, they could have been having that conversation.
McIntosh, the Gopher twins. After you. Wouldn't dream of it. After you.
No, really, you.
Thank you.
But at least one of them got it. And, of course, that just opened up the scoring for Carthage, and they haven't looked back. 35-0 at half.
And we'll take another 2-minute break and come back. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today. Carthage alumni and lifelong resident Levi Utter with eXp Realty has been helping the folks of Carthage and surrounding communities with all of their real estate needs since 2014. Striving to meet the needs of his clients and helping them achieve their goals is what his business is built upon. Give him a call today at 417-540-6565 to see how Levi can help you with your next move. Levi Utter with eXp Realty wishes all the Carthage Tigers student athletes a healthy and successful school year during the sports season and in the classroom. Go Big Blue.
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the 4-state area, Freeman Health System provides a wide array of medical and behavioral health services. Freeman Health System. Care matters here.
The owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
This is the Carthage Tiger halftime report, brewed by Mother Road Coffee. Get it? Brewed by Mother Road Coffee. We are appreciating them.
I'll have some, thanks. But
absolutely, I would love it.
Even though it's 80-some degrees, it's...
Well, the thing about it is I've already had my Mother Road for today. Our lovely traffic person, Karen, brought me one in on it because it was the first football game of the year. She knew I'd need that energy. It was very much appreciated this morning. I'd love to have another one on the way home.
Then we got some scores at halftime. Most of these are halves. No real surprises. Thus far, I haven't scrolled all the way down. As in the conference, it's Republic 33-0 over Neosho. Nixa 21-6 over Branson. Carl Junction 22, Willard 6. That's at the half. And I'm not getting any cooperation here, but I did see that Webb City was leading Joplin 24-13. That was at the half. See if I can hit the right button here, and maybe it'll start up again.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more round of applause for the Ozark Tiger Pride Dance and the Pride of Ozark Marching Band.
Cassville 20-0 over Mount Vernon. McDonald County 20, Aurora 10, Nevada 30, Logan Rogersville 17. And Hollister beating Monette right now 20-14.
You know, it's interesting, Jim, you were talking about the City. No, being the first game of the season, Webb was going to want to change that around.
Okay, it finally decided to scroll for me. It's now 24-19 Webb City, and they are still yet to go to the half. So definitely up in the air right now. Reed Spring beating East Newton 21-14. And here we go in the Ozark Conference. Lebanon 42-0 in Hillcrest. Camdenton 8, Kickapoo 3. That's probably a good little game going there. Rolla taking care of Bolivar right now 27-14. West Plains over Center Hill, Mississippi. Boy, that's a long drive. We think, well, that West Plains is a long drive. How about the people from Center Hill, Mississippi? Right now, they're on the downside of a 13-0 score. Marionville against Stockton, and it's Marionville 22-0. Sarcoxy, right now taking on Houston. Boy, there's a mismatch. 24-6, but Sarcoxy taking on Houston from out there just north of West Plains. Let's see what we got. Jasper, 42-0 over Decatur, Arkansas. Let's go Eagles. And Kansas and Oklahoma, they do not start till next week. And the Lamar score popped up briefly. It's not popping up now, but I had a 0-0 Field Catholic. Could be speed. There's no report yet. So anyway, that's how that looks. So we're up 35-0 here for Carthage at the half. And we're probably around 6 minutes to go before we start. We got 3:42 counting down, then we'll have the 3-minute warm-up period. So we can always go back for more. How about it? 2 minutes? And
why not?
Come back, 35-0 at the half. Carthage over Ozark. This is Tiger football on KDMO.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodgkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Carthage, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheers on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between the games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Carthage, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place and at competitive prices. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Go Tigers!
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
35-0 is the score at the half. We are towards the end of the halftime show, the Carthage Tiger halftime show, brewed by Mother Road Coffee, breathed AMO. The game is also being video streamed on 1490kdmo.com, through the Carthage Tiger Sports Network on YouTube, and through the Boxcast app through your Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku, or your smart TV. Like I said, we apologize for the interruption in the trying to get the audio and the video synced up again. So we were about a minute and a half away from the start of the third quarter. So working to get everything back into formation, back on. So by the way, we want to say a big thank you to Chaston back at the station. He is our board op again this year. We definitely do appreciate him. We appreciate Levi Utter with eXp Realty, Carthage High School Athletic Booster Club. They sponsor the first and second quarter. And then we're getting ready for the third quarter. And third quarter video streaming brought to you by Fair Acres Family YMCA. We definitely do appreciate them. They have been with us since the very beginning for video streaming. We appreciate Fair Acres, Jonathan, and the whole gang at Fair Acres YMCA. So getting ready here for the start of the second half. Carthage will actually have the ball. And we're about 30 seconds away from the start of the second half. Chris Jackson and Jim Taylor along with you. Carthage elected to defer to receive the kick in the second half, but their defense stepped up. Got a 45-yard fumble return for a touchdown in the first quarter, the second play of the game, in fact. And now we're getting ready for the second half. Carthage will receive the kickoff. Hey Jim, you missed some exciting minutes there. Wouldn't you know it? We got unplugged. Luckily, it wasn't during any breaks or anything like that, so we were able to come back during that halftime break. Didn't miss anything. In fact, we're getting ready for the third quarter.
I feel like I'm on the Price is Right now. The mountain climber game, halfway up, I heard some yodeling. It's a ways up here, but we're ready to go. Carthage
with a bang.
Yes, and Gall has it go off of him, and it just goes onto the end zone for a touchback.
That could be a break for Carthage. Fumble once, fumble twice, but yet the touchback.
First and 10 Carthage.
The ball will be at the 20-yard line. Carthage has not started particularly well all night long, but they have scored on 4 or 5 possessions. And the other a defensive touchdown. Third down, need the 4th for a first. Cabance will keep, and he'll get near the marker. Depends on where they spot it.
Number 16, Cabance on the carry.
Looked like it was Watley, one of the guys there for Ozark.
Number 36, Hunter Johnson.
Hunter Johnson also there.
4th and 1.
They drop him short. It's less than a yard, about a football and a half length. Trying to add to a 42-0 lead are the Carthage Tigers. Cabance will take the snap, keep it himself. He'll get it. First down, close to the goal line, and they'll mark him inside the 1.
That's the best case scenario right there, Jim.
Yeah.
I mean, you get at least another play to knock some time off of this clock. It's already a running clock here in the second half.
So first and goal, about a half a yard to go. Back and score, touchdown.
Touchdown, Carthage.
13 yards and 5 plays.
Touchdown run by number 16, Caden Cabance.
And Cabance with touchdown number 4. This comes at 7:44. Well, he has run the gambit almost, and he's run it very fast. 2 1-yard runs and a 92-yard run tonight. And this kick is good. So
point by number 2, Mejia.
It's now 49-0 in favor of Carthage. We'll take 1 minute and come back. This is Tiger Football on KDMO.
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If you've had life call an audible on you or just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help you get to the end zone with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online. There's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says go Tigers.
Well, 13 yards in 5 plays. And the PA announcer here at Ozark kind of summed up the night. Carthage in kickoff formation. 8 kickoffs tonight. Here's another bounding ball. And they're going to rule him down. That's Johnson. He went to a knee to pick it up. At least they have possession. It's at the 9-yard line.
36, Hunter Johnson. Down at the 9-yard line. 1st and 10, Ozark.
So Ozark on another possession. This is their first of the half. They fumbled on the kickoff after initial drive of the third went to Carthage and they scored. And goes in motion. I believe that's Bowers. He's got the bulk of the carries. He moves to the 12. So a 2-yard gain there. Front line for Carthage takes care of him. Lansford also from the linebacking position, and De Leon on the stop. So 2nd down and 8. Man goes in motion. Here goes the quarterback, and he's going to be stood up back to the 10, another loss. Well, this defense has just been everywhere tonight. Lansford runs the head of the pack on that one.
Brought down by more than one Carthage Tiger.
And how do you mark the ball back at the 11?
Third down, Ozark.
Okay, good thing it's 49-0.
It is. That's a good point.
Fast clock definitely in motion. It was started at the half at 35-0. It's third down and 8. Bobbled snap, but they pick it up, fire down the near side, and the catch is pulled in, I believe. No call yet. They're going to talk about it.
Pass by number 9.
And it did look good from up here, and it is a catch at the 38-yard line for a first down.
I do have some information to pass along to you for those who were watching on the Facebook page. When we got disconnected from our power, we lost our Facebook feed.
Your Carthage McDonald's restaurant, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers.
Usually don't get one of these 49 minutes into the hour, but this is KDMO, Carthage, Missouri. Once an hour is all's required.
That's true.
Another 10 minutes, hopefully, if I don't forget, you'll hear it again. And you're really waiting for it. Second down and 5, 4:44 to go, third quarter. 49-0 Carthage. Handoff, Bowers weaving and moving for a first down. He'll make the 49-yard line in his own territory.
Number 22,
So
Travis Larson on the carry for Ozark.
It'll be a first down from there.
Number 28, Silas Brown.
Ozark has gotten as far as the 9-yard line, but Carthage turned him away on 4 plays. On their third drive, they had a running play of 58 yards. Did not score. They had a pass play of 68 yards on their next possession and didn't score. First and 10, 49. Back to throw, got a man wide open. And the catch is made inside the 25 and out of bounds. Jake Beats on the carry. He made up for his fumbles on that one. And the catch to the 24-yard line.
Yard reception.
26 yards on the play.
First down, Tigers.
I have no idea how in the world a bug just got in my shirt. In the sleeve of all things.
Probably drifted up here from Texas the way the wind's going. Handoff taken in by Larson. Not much there, if any. Little long play after the whistle.
Larson on the carry for Ozark.
De Leon was there.
Second down, Ozark.
So it'll be second down, no gain on the play. Right back to the 24. Easily gets under center for Ozark. Beats goes in motion. Hand off Larson. He'll get to the 21, push back. And that's where they'll stop him. Davis Maxey on the stop. Also Williams.
Travis Larson on the carry. Brought down by,
I believe that's Zuniga out there.
Max Williams. Gain of 3 on the play. Third down.
Third down and 7. Beats goes to motion again. Easily to throw. Now he'll scramble the 15. He's to the 11. That's enough for a first down.
That was a nice scramble. That's giving props for taking what was given to him and turning that into a first down.
Lansford on the stop.
Tiger, first down.
So they make it to the 11-yard line. Clock continuing to move here with the score 49-0 Carthage. Easily will pitch to Beats. Try to cut it up, does so. He's inside the 5 to the 4. Mixture of starters and second stringers out there right now for Carthage on defense. Lansford again, one of the starters, made the stop.
Gain of 6 on the play, second down.
So second and goal, this time from the 5. Handoff Larson has a wide open lane to run and a touchdown. So Ozark, their first score of the game.
Touchdown number 22, Travis Larson.
So Ozark on the board for the initial time. And they do stop the clock on scoring plays. We're at 5:13 to go in the third.
Number 9, Easley, to attempt the extra point.
So Easley, who drove the team down in 7 plays, try to add the extra point. Tiger football on KDMO.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home.
9-7.
Back here. Carthage Tiger Broadcasts and a solid member of our community. Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and
Victor Borger, we're here. We need him to put a colon in the clock. Because, yes. Because I thought it was 5:13. It's I'll say why they have tenths of a second on a football scoreboard. I do not know. So there's actually 51 seconds to go in the third. But I remember a game years ago at Excelsior Springs that had a little glitch in it. And it would come down to like 4 minutes to go, and then it would spike up to 8 minutes. Then it would go back to the correct time after about a minute. It was the weirdest thing to try to keep track of.
Interesting.
Here's a high. And it was one of those next year. So
Kickoff into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 Carthage from the 20.
And we now, since we have gotten unplugged, the reception has gotten a little spotty here. We're doing our best to keep it on air and online. Just know that we are aware of it. It looks like we might actually end the third quarter, Jim, before we get a play off.
Down to 5 seconds, and that's going to take care of the third. Come back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute. 49-7 Carthage. Tiger football on KDMO.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent, Kelly Out, is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers!
Carthage area residents, did you know you can have internet connections without phone or cable lines? It's easy to go wireless with eCarthage.com. Get high-speed wireless internet for your home starting at $50 per month. Do you need a super fast connection for your business? Ask about the eCarthage fiber optic internet service. Do business at the speed of light with eCarthage.com. Their local support technicians are ready to help. So call today, 237-7300, and get connected with eCarthage.com.
Jim Taylor, Chris Jackson, as we get ready for Carthage's third possession of the half. Fast clock definitely in motion here, 49-7. Carthage led 14-0 after one, 35-0 at half. Led by 49-0 at 9:44 before Ozark scored. We got new personnel. It's Cooper Jadwin at quarterback, and he escapes to the corner turns it up at the 35 for a first down at the 39. Ethan Sutherland on the stop for Ozark.
On the carry. Number 21, Ethan Sutherland on the tackle. First down, Carthage.
Two receivers come out to the wide side. Rockers is still in there. And Jadwin taking as much time as he can off the clock, waiting the snap. Hands it off to the 40 and to the 44-yard line.
Number 30,
that is Cody Reeves. So he'll pick up 3 to make it a 2nd and 7. Moreland on the stop.
4 on the play. Second down.
Carthage has had 4 touchdowns tonight in advance. Gall has a touchdown, so does Patrick and Max Williams. The first score of the game was a 45-yard fumble return. Jadwin will keep and pay the price. He'll lose yards, about 2. Back to the 42. Miscommunication on the pitch there. He had to eat it.
Number 7, Cooper Jadwin on the carry.
So that'll be 3rd down. They need the 49.
Tackle by number 11, Gage DePay.
As we are down to the 10-minute mark of the game.
3rd down.
Receivers go wide right. Again, a long snap count for Jadwin. Waits the snap and takes it. Pitches. Nice stick, but Jadwin didn't get the ball. He got it away in time, but only about a 2-yard gain. I believe that was Reeves on the carry. So it'll be 4th down.
If that defender would have been there even just a quarter of a second earlier, that would have been a different play entirely.
Brought down by number 11, Gage DePay.
And that was Gage DePay. I believe that might be the coach's son, or at least a relative. Next week, Carl Junction comes to town.
I was just going to say that's the price you pay for being a quarterback.
Oh. Well, it's been nice knowing you tonight, folks. We're going to head home early. That's the best one of the night. Here's Lindsey's punt. Line drive, fair caught at the 20.
We appreciate Jeremy Jadwin of Jadwin Insurance Services. 4th quarter video streaming sponsorship here on KDMO. I'm assuming, Jim, the clock stops during possession.
Yep.
Otherwise, with the fast clock moving, it'll start and hopefully not stop. There it goes.
First down, Ozark.
Not like basketball. You can go to the free throw line and the clock will run out on you. First down, quarterback keeps, moves to the 25 to the 26. And we got a new quarterback there too.
Number 1.
That is Brady Dodd.
on the carry.
He's played a lot on defense.
Tackle by number 28, Silas Browning.
Browning makes the
And
stop.
40,
Good
Brett
gain
Roberts.
though, 6 yards. Out to the 26. Second down, he wants to throw. Pumps, throws near side. He's got a man out there, but he overshoots him, incomplete. Intended out there for Brock Dodd. Well,
Pass by number 1, Brady Dodd.
Brock's going to go back to Brady and say, how many times did we do that in the backyard?
Exactly.
So 3rd down coming up and 4 yards to go. 49-7, Carthage. Handoff for a first down is a good one to the 34-yard line. A lot of flailing at the last. The play, maybe a fumble, but nope, it's a first down.
Number 44, Jack Bowers on the carry.
Jack Bowers, who started the game, took a brief rest. He's back out there now.
First down.
He had one good run, but then the Carthage defense turned him away 4 plays later. Here's a pitch wide. The ball's loose. Who's going to get to it? Ozark will cover it at the 28-yard line. Well, that was the case. There was just no Carthage guy close enough to get it.
Recovered by number 3.
As Jake Beats covered it up.
Yeah, the closest Carthage defender was, 7-8 yards away, so.
Second down.
And Beats, who has fumbled a few times tonight, that definitely was not his fault on that one. So second down. 16 on the loss. Pitch play, another fumble. Bounces off to Brock Dodd, and he'll turn the corner. That ball's loose again, and Carthage has it at the 27.
Number 32.
Well, he bobbled the snap, and then on the way down, it was fumbled.
Tackled by number 6, Zach Lansford.
It was Zach Lansford, and I believe Davis Maxey got the ball again. He recovered a fumble earlier in this half. It was he or Lansford who covered it. But the way they were hugging, I think he got it.
You're absolutely right. And, of course, the running clock continues to go after the change of possession. Carthage ahead 49-7 over Ozark. 5:53 to go in the game.
Well, if you can just accomplish maybe even one first down, you might be able to kill the clock.
That's true. With 40 seconds on the play clock, even 40 times 4 is what? That would be 160. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I should say.
Across from Lambert's, member FDIC.
And I'm sure Carthage will play it pretty close because there's really no need to score again. You just get nice, crisp possessions and exchanges. We can go home early. You're listening to KDMO, Carthage, Missouri. 1490 AM and 93.5 FM.
$1 pretzels and $2 brats.
Jadwin takes the snap, breaks to the corner, to the 20, first down there, and he'll move to about the 16. We'll wait for the linesman on the near side to mark it for us. And it is the 16.
Don't ask me how I know this, Jim. KDMO AM, K228 FS FM. Matt, Carthage. I don't know why I know that, but I just do. Radio people are a strange breed, ladies and gentlemen.
So first down at the 16. Here's a ball that pops loose on the pitch play. And Ozark gets it right back.
Recovered by Ozark.
Well, I won't say who it is because it might embarrass her, but I got a post today from a longtime friend. She's going on television next week, and she was nervous as all get out. And I was going to write back to her. I said, the old announcer's training, take deep breaths and don't think about what you say.
I've been using that for years.
Yes.
Holy cow. I'll have to go back and watch the broadcast online to find out what I said.
Yes.
If I want to. I don't know if I want to.
Handoff goes straight ahead and across the 25 to the 26.
I will say this, if you want to go back and watch, you can on YouTube and on the Boxcast app, even through the website. Football games are available. We even have some basketball and baseball games from the last season. And this would be a good one to go back and rewatch if you're a Carthage Tiger fan.
Second down and short, 2 yards to go, 3:45 left to go in the third. Back to throw, catch made 40 for the first down. Brady Dodd connected to Will Shear, who came close to making an acrobatic touchdown for Ozark, but it went off his fingertips. That was in the first half. We're down to 3:25 to go in the game. 49-7 Carthage. Back to throw is Dodd, throwing deep and just overthrown. Tended out there for Jace Wadley.
As Solomon Burke would say, just out of the reach of my empty arms, I believe.
Yes. Don't know if I'd want to cover Ozark all year long. They're both starters. There's a Jace Wadley, who's a receiver, and then Jace Easley is the quarterback.
Not easily done.
Yes. Second down. That's 2-0. You're ahead of me tonight. To the 46-yard line on a second down play. It'll be third down.
Number 44, Jack
and about 5 to go.
I've learned from the best.
Being outpunned.
He's sitting to my left tonight.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce Willis. If anything, go back to the replay just to listen to that. Third down and about 5. Here's the throw out in the flat, incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Clock continues to move at 2:12.
Pass intended for 88, Will Shear. From number 1, Brady Dodd, incomplete. Fourth down, Tigers.
Carthage got out to a 7-0 lead 2 plays into the game. Max Williams, a 45-yard fumble return, and it's been all Carthage since. Fourth down, they need the 49 of Carthage. Handoff is a first down carry. That's Jack Bowers, and he'll make it to the 46.
44, Jack Bowers on the carry.
A.B. Mejia was there.
First down, Ozark.
So first down at the 46. 1:25 to go. Bobbled snap. Being chased is Dodd. He'll turn to the near side, have a first down. Nice play out of what looked to be nothing all the way down to the 28.
Number 1, Brady Dodd on the carry. Brought down by number 27, Austin Mitchell.
Coming down to 70 seconds left to go. Here's the pass play over the middle, and it is caught inside the 10, down to the 6. Catch made there by Jace Wadley. Ozark had a man move early, but they let it go, I guess. It was quite obvious the wingman moved before the play, but they're going to let it go down to 35 seconds to go in the game. Here's a pitch, and it's going to be a touchdown. Brock Dodd. He scores with 28 seconds to go. So that drive started on the 20. So 80 yards on the drive. Following a fumble recovery. So Easley will try to go 42-14 on the board. This one's slicing, but it made it.
The extra point is good.
So 42-14 in favor of Carthage. We'll just go ahead and stay here because I'm sure Carthage, once they get possession, will take a knee. Probably won't even have to snap the ball, to be quite honest.
Once again, we appreciate you joining us on air, 93.5 and 14. We are having trouble with the Facebook page. We got disconnected from our power at halftime and unfortunately lost the Facebook end. But we are on the website. We're on the Fox, your Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku, your Smart TV, and we are on the Carthage Tigers Sports Network on YouTube.
No spectators or fans were allowed on the playing field.
give you more scores later in an update, but
No fans or spectators on the field.
I saw briefly, and then it went away, of course, when you need it. That Joplin was leading Webb City. It was 20.
Number 9, Easley, set to kick off.
So Easley will kick. And it's taken over the shoulder on the fly at the 25-yard line and then dropped at the 30.
And I think you're right, Jim. I don't even think they will have to snap the ball here. I think we're looking at the end of the game.
Okay, we got third quarter, Joplin 25, Webb City 24.
And here,
that's it. That'll do it. Neither team had to come on the field. Carthage impressive on their first game of 2021 as they win it 49-14. Take a 2-minute break, come back. Tiger football, KDMO.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you, whether your office has an internal IT team or not. We have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Bimdick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimdick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimdick Insurance. Give Bimdick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
A lot of factory work. People are standing on their feet, but they're also using their hands in a repetitive motion, lifting things heavy repetitively. So we see a lot of repetitive type injuries to those body parts too, but just the wear and tear that the body takes when you are doing, a labor type job.
Let Morrison, Webster, and Carlton advocate for your recovery. Call 781-5690. The choice of an attorney is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
This is the eCarthage.com post-game report. Chris Jackson and Jim Taylor with you. Jim, an impressive victory by the Carthage Tigers tonight.
Now 2 plays into the game, forced a fumble, and Max Williams picked it up and ran it in 45 yards. Then Ozark went 3 and out. Cabance, great drive for your first time at varsity quarterback. 73 yards, 11 plays, 14-0, and it ballooned to 49-0 at one point in the third quarter.
Talk about being a general for your offense. It was a very balanced offense as well. They could grind it out if they needed to. They could quite strike quickly if they needed to, and both.
Second and third quarters, respectively.
So that is definitely
drives. 82-yard run by Cabance and an 80-yard run by Gall. Brought to you by eCarthage.com. We'll hear from them back in 30 seconds with the scoring. This is Tiger Football on KDMO.
Carthage area with eCarthage.com. Get high speed. You need a regular help, so call today. 237-7300 for optic internet service. Do business at the speed of light with eCarthage.com. Their local support.
14 here at Ozark. 2 plays into the game at 11:22. Max Williams picks up a fumble. 45 yards, 7-0 in favor of Carthage. And then after a 3 and out by Ozark, Carthage got the ball at their own 27, 73 yards, 11 plays later. Cabance on a 3rd and goal scores from 4 yards out to make it 14-0. And then Ozark got the ball down inside the 30 of Carthage on a big run, but then 4 plays later the defense stuffed them, and then they got the ball back at their own 21. And then another multi-play drive, this of 10 plays. Patrick, a 7-yard run on the sweep at 8:51 to make it 21-0. And then another big play, which got down to the 9-yard line, but that's as far as Ozark could get. They gained 1 yard in 4 plays. Got the ball back, and at 6:08, Caden Cabance said, 1 play's enough. 92 yards back the other way.
I've heard of 8 is enough, but never
Yes.
1 is enough. But in this case, 1 was more than enough.
I had to go by Susan and Mary and Nancy and all of them. They just kind of just escorted him by. So that made it 28-0. And then at 2 seconds to go, a great drive on a 2-minute drill of sorts. 1 yard run finished off, 6 plays, 65 yards, 35-0. And Cabance was near perfect on the passing to get him down there. Then they ran it in there at the last play of the half.
What can you say that we haven't already said? Efficient offense. The defense was able to put in some great stops. I mean, just all in all, a great performance on both sides of the ball for the Carthage Tigers.
Carthage got the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and Gall on 1 play ran 80 yards, 42-0. Then the kick was fumbled at the 13-yard line, and it was recovered, and 5 plays later, Cabance scored from a yard. They made it 49-0 at 7:44 in the 3rd. Ozark scored with 51 seconds left to go on a Larson 5-yard run, and then a nice drive starting at their 20 for Ozark after a fumble recovery. Dodd took it in from 4 yards. Final score 49-14. And we'll take a break. Those were the Inside the Numbers by
Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. Absolutely. So we'll hear from him. We'll be back with more eCarthage.com post-game coverage here on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Jeff Hodkin at American Family Insurance, 800 South Garrison Avenue here in Carthage. Stop by my office or call 359-3399 to see how we can help you with your insurance needs. Wishing all students and faculty a safe and healthy year. Go Tigers!
Carthage wins it 49-14. As they led 14-0 after 1, 35-0 at the half, 49-0 at 7:44 to go in the 3rd. And Ozark put in 2 touchdowns in the late 3rd and at the end of the game at 49-14 is your final.
49-14 is the final. We need to take another 2.5 minutes because I have a feeling Jim and I are going to be discussing the play of the game. We'll hear from hear from them. That would be Wilkinson Pharmacy. They are the sponsor of the play of the game. So we'll hear from them. We'll be back in 3 minutes to wrap things up. Once again,
Sexton Incorporated has refrigerated carriers for all your refrigerated cargo needs. At D&D Sexton Incorporated, safety is always their #1 priority. D&D Sexton Incorporated, Highway 571 north of Carthage, wishes the best of luck all year long to the Carthage Tigers athletic teams.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
just like a great coach. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Odds Food Products is proud of our student athletes and supports this broadcast of the Carthage Tigers. It takes everyone working together to make a great team, and that applies to Odds Food Products as well. You've known Odds' stellar reputation for over 70 years and appreciate the consistent quality of their salad dressings and barbecue sauces. Check out their products at your local grocery store. It's all good at Odds. Odds is glad to be a part of the Carthage community. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances. Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue.
Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game. Actually, it could be plural tonight. But my vote, I always love a defensive touchdown. Second play of the season, Max Williams picks up a botched pitch attempt, 45 yards, virtually untouched. The only guy that touched him was a teammate, and he scores for the touchdown.
That is definitely see, folks, we didn't even discuss this during the break, and you and I thought of the same play. The second play of the game, and you get out to a great start like that. You put your team up to a 6, then 7-0 lead, and you don't look back. Yeah, that is definitely that's your play of the game. That's my play of the game. I think we can all agree a great way to start the 2021 season for the Carthage Tigers.
But also mentioned 4 touchdowns for Cabans tonight, one of 92 yards.
That, I mean, I believe on any other week,
yep,
that would have been the play of the game. But just a great start by the defense helped Carthage come away with the 49-14 victory.
Go through some of the scores, and we'll go ahead and bow out for the night. In the conference, Republic 47, Neosho 12, late in the game there. Carl Junction 36-13 against Willard, that's fourth. And Nixa taking care of Branson, that's a final 42-6. Then our score here 49-14 Carthage, but they are in the fourth quarter. One time Webb City had a 24-13 lead, but Joplin now leads 25-24. No scoring yet in the fourth quarter. Joplin got a 6th spot in the third quarter. I think Joplin's missed like 3 extra points in this one, so that could be a difference later on.
That could be true.
And let's see what we got in the Big 8. McDonald County, they might be turning upward after many years. 33-16 against Aurora. Seneca battling out with Marshfield right now, 31-28. Reed Springs knocking off East Newton, 42-20. Monette losing to Hollister, 42-27. And Nevada beating Logan Rogersville, 38-24. And Diamond, 16-6 against Ash Grove. Sarcoxy, 30-6 against Houston. These games not quite final. Miller losing to Kabul, 13-8. And pretty much, well, let's see, add Pierce City in here. 32-6, they beat Lockwood. And one more, Marionville takes care of Stockton, 36-8. So those are our small towns in our few counties we have around here.
Absolutely. And it's interesting, Jim, because I know we'll be heading to Neosho in a couple of weeks. They've redone their field. You know, they have the new surface and things like that, getting the new field house. Of course, Seneca now with new artificial surfaces on their football field. They're finishing up work on that. It's interesting to see all of the schools just raising the standard.
What if they still have that old press box that was on two utility poles, had two holes coming out of it, and wind was strong like tonight, you'd rock.
Yes, I remember you're talking about what is now the visiting side, the visiting team. I think they have a home team press box now, but I remember that visiting team press box, and I hope since they've done something with their surface, they've done something with their visiting press box as well.
Well, we'll be not visiting next week. We'll be home. Carl Junction, who looks right now on the scoreboard impressive, 33-6 against Willard. Not quite finished in that one, but they gave us problems last year over there. So, but play so tight and crisp like you did tonight next week shouldn't be a problem.
That's true. Both sides of the ball looked great, and I know they'll just continue to build on that and try to go for win number 2 next week at home.
Yes, we'll be on the air about 6:45 for that one. And thanks to Chasten back at the studios. Our final score again from Ozark, Carthage 49, Ozark 14. And for everybody, Jim Heather saying good night.
This has been Carthage Tiger Football on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. Carthage Tiger Football, brought to you by Colors by Sean, Mother Road Coffee, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, the Bob Brown Agency, Tom Garrison Construction, Grace Lanes, Probert Auto Body, eatcarthage.com, Jerry Poston State Farm Agent, McDonald's of Carthage, Schmidt Associates, Farm Bureaus Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges, Nell Mortuary, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones, D&D Sexton Incorporated, Community National Bank and Trust, Sirloin Stockade, Beimdick Insurance, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, Fair Acres YMCA, Pearson Kelly Office Products, Morrison, Webster & Carlton, Reeves Tire and Auto, Drew Evans Investment, Tony Williams State Farm, Peachtree Dental, Boomer's Barbecue, Freeman Health System, Clothesline Cleaner and Car Center of Carthage, Kelly Out Farmers Insurance, Zyder Tax Services, Ott Food Products, Seatown Hounds, Turf Tamers Lawn and Landscaping, and Levi Utter with eXp Realty. Your home for Carthage Tiger Athletics, 93.5 and 1490 KDMO, and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.